Hi, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to be covering Bold and Beautiful now. That's the only soap I'm going to be covering, and I will be covering the new episodes and the retro. And like I discussed in another video, I'm going to try to go in order because I made the mistake of going not in order, and then I was slightly confused until I put it all together. So yeah, but Bold is kicking butt. I really like them. I like all the people. I like all the characters. Well, some I don't like, but I have reasons for not liking them, and they haven't voted in yet, so I appreciate that. Thank goodness for spring coming around the corner because I got a shirtless man today, and I'm happy about it. Kurmaro was shirtless. Woohoo! Okay, I know he's too young for me. That's not what I'm talking about, but we don't get shirtless people very often, so you gotta take it where you can get it. Okay. And he's in a major storyline now. And it's gonna be it's gonna be major, but it shouldn't be that major. But anyway. Okay. So Hmm. Which is really funny because today there are no older people today. Today is all the younger set, which is really interesting because the Young and the Restless, which I'm not covering anymore, doesn't really focus on the young anymore, except for Dominic, but that's gonna be a whole cluster F anyway. But other than that, no. So yeah, whatever. Okay. So hmm, how do I put this? Well, I like to go in order, so I'm gonna try to go in order as much as I can here. Okay, so there was a flashback today of Ivy putting the note in her purse, and I thought erroneously that she had given the note to Will and that she was going to help Electra out. And I still believe in my bones. Electra is her daughter and not her niece, and I will not be told otherwise. Just because I've seen the bond between family and these people act like mother and daughter, not aunt and niece. Okay, enough for that rant today. Okay. So then, hmm, let's see. So then we see Dylan and Will, which woohoo! I'm happy for them. They're going to be the new couple, and I've never been happier for a couple in my life because, okay, I can actually talk about what I'm feeling inside now. I usually need like some time, but this one I got all pieced together because, and I've talked about this before. There's certain chemistry you have with people, a person, right? Okay, and we've all felt it. You see somebody, encounter with somebody, or whatever. Just have a conversation, interaction. It doesn't have to be dirty. Don't go there. Okay. You have an interaction with somebody, and it's just like, wow, everything clicks and everything works. And it's like you want to be closer to the person, all the things. Okay. Sydney Bullock and Crew Morrow have that. Now, to be completely honest, and I'm not trying to throw any shade here, I'm not, okay? But Linnea Grace and Kumaro never really had that. I mean, they had the at sight thing, kind of, but as far as body proximity, I never was like, oh, yeah, they should be together. Never felt that with them. Like I said, no shade. Really, I'm not. Um, okay. So then, okay. Okay. So Electra believes that Will doesn't want to be with her anymore because she wrote him a note. He didn't get the note, and he went to go find her on his own. But he found her kissing RJ, or RJ kissing her, and in the whatever room. Okay, and then he gave up and stormed off. And according to him, Now, this is from yesterday, so he's talking about like last night. He said that he went home and he didn't know what to do with himself. Pace the floor, and didn't know what to do. Okay. Um, and then we have Linnea Grace talking to Muriel, the one who plays Daphne, and saying, "Oh, well, Will, I thought Will wanted to be with me, but he doesn't want to be with me." And she says, "Why do you think that?" "Well, I left him a note and he never responded, and now I have his chain, a necklace or whatever." And what happened is, okay, it broke, so it fell off because the other scene is Crew Morrow and Sydney Bullock. And Crew Morrow is looking around his neck, feeling around his neck, and goes, "Oh, where's my whatever?" And then Sydney is like, "Maybe you lost it, right?" Okay. But Electra, Linnea Grace is like, "Oh my God, he doesn't love me anymore, yada, yada, yada." So, like, what a 20-year-old person would do, go off the deep end at the first sign of whatever trouble, whatever. Oh man, I wanted to reach through the screen, slap her, and like just say, "Wake up, honey. It's not everything you think. Give him a chance." And by the way, he thinks that you were kissing the other one, so you might have to grovel a bit. But he wanted to be with you. He always wanted to put a person not on the street, but in another house because of you. Okay? But I do have to say, okay, which I don't really talk about this that often because I don't really look at people's hair and stuff all the time. I just don't. I'm not that kind of shit. Um, but I did notice that. Uh, hold on a second. Yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry, I had to send a text message. Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh, that. Oh, you might have to grovel a little bit because he thought that you were kissing another dude, which you were. But then he was. Oh, hold on. But he was willing to throw somebody out for you, and you're gonna go, "Oh my God, he doesn't love me anymore." Okay, honey, get over yourself. I know you're 20 or 21, but get over yourself. Really, it's not all about you. The planet doesn't revolve around you, and whatever. Okay. Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about hair and wardrobe and stuff. Okay. The reason I don't notice hair all the time is because most of the time, uh, the characters have one hairdo and one kind of style. So the only time I notice it is when it's radically different, and I'm like, "Oh, they did something with the hair." Okay, but today I noticed with Daphne, they curled or wavy hair. Usually it's like bone straight. Okay, so I was like, "Ooh, okay." And then Sydney Bullock, they're making her look hot now. They went from like homeless person to like hot hair and like good wardrobe. They plan on keeping this chick. So I don't know. But yeah, it's cool. I'm all for yeah, I'm all for bold. I love them. I love you guys. All right. Bye guys.